Hey, real fucking talk, yo. Hey, real fucking talk, though. Hey, Mike Penner. Hey, Mike Penner. Hey, Mike Penner cock bag and farted in his mic, yo.
Lining up from the sand now. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. And here we are with the third shot.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. Trying to save par here.
And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
He currently shares fourth position. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Getting ready to play their third. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And with that hole, they're in second place on the leaderboard, behind Harold Varner III. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Bit disappointing, that one. Time for the second shot into the third.
Wow, did this come out beautifully. Yeah, they really kept the speed up nicely through that bad lie.
Putting for birdie here. That's frustrating. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He shares top spot. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This putt to try and save their par.
Oh, nice looking putt. That's well holed.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
The Englishman Justin Rose currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Second shot here on the 5th. And a par putt awaits him. Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey. Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
England's Justin Rose finds himself back on top of the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Such soft hands.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Bubba Watson's known for some of his artistry. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Wonderful effort. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, so close. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
It's got a chance. It was on a good line. Putting now for a bogey. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
Going with the 3-iron. Yeah, nicely played.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is their look at birdie.
That's the right pace. This should drop. A 7-footer right here. Looks good off the blade. For the par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. This shot from about 190 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Yeah, that one will play. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead. Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
A birdie putt awaits. Hey, that's a chance. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Sitting at +1, currently tied for 8th place. Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. He's in a tie for 14th place.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Going with the 8-iron here.
That's definitely left of the green.
And that was a bit of a misfire. 2 over for the day. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Birdied their last hole.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down the right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Sitting at 2 over and moving ever so closer to the top 10. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt is about 8 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
That's tracking. That gets the job done. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. He's playing the draw here. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Going with the 7. Oh, that should find the bunker. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. It was pretty straightforward. Sitting at 2 over for the event. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Well, chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. Lovely effort that. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Opting for the 6-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And this putt to move into the top 10. That'll sting a bit. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And that putt will drop. Well done. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it? 3 over par. If he makes this, he'll save his par. That was a gallant attempt. This one for bogey. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. That one's heading down Broadway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. They're still chasing their first win of the season.
Couple of top 5s so far this year, Luke, but hasn't gotten the W yet, but it's close.
Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Getting ready to play their third. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's frustrating. Putting for a par now. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And Henny, no win for this player in the event, but they did set a goal and accomplished it by performing better than their rival. And their rival was none other than the young Will Zalatoris.
Luke, this was a phenomenal match today. A great rivalry for the ages, and I don't think this is the last that we'll hear from Will Zalatoris, but he's got to go back home and lick his wounds while this player goes on to the next event.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.